Finally, probably my favorite text editor right now is Visual Studio Code. While Atom is great for hacking because it's infinitely customizable, Visual Studio Code provides a more comprehensive editing experience pretty much immediately. All right, let's bring up our web browser. And simply type VS Code. You should find a link that begins with code.visualstudio.com. This is the official website of Visual Studio Code. Once the web page loads, it should detect that you're on Windows and offer you the stable download by default. So let's go ahead and do that. Once the installer has finished downloading, let's go ahead and run it. All right, let's go ahead and accept. And there really isn't much to customize here, so I'll let you know when there is. Once on this page, I do like to add all the items because I do want the desktop icon as well as the integration at the File Explorer level. I'll click Next. And after reviewing our options, click on Install. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the web browser. Now let's go ahead and allow Visual Studio Code to launch from the installer as we click Finish. All right, great. I'm going to go ahead and resize. Since this is fairly small and difficult to read, I'm going to go ahead and increase the overall size of everything, which I can do by using the key combination of Control and plus. Control plus. Make sure I've got this selected. Control plus, and it makes everything a little bit bigger. So I'm going to keep doing it until I reach a size I'm pretty content with. As I get it to that level, I'm going to resize it even more so that it's approximately how big I want it to be whenever I'm using it. This looks pretty good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close out of Visual Studio Code. All right, so now what we want to do is add Visual Studio Code to the taskbar and start menu. So go to the desktop icon, right click, pin to taskbar, then pin to start. Great, now let's go ahead and adjust things on the start menu. And I'll put it right here. Feel free to rearrange these icons in the way that you will access them the most. Finally, let's make sure that we can access Visual Studio Code from the terminal. So I'm going to go to our Windows terminal. And once PowerShell loads, I'm going to simply use the command code and then a period. That means Visual Studio Code will launch with the current working directory. All right, that's great. I'm going to close out of VS Code, and now we're going to do the same thing for the command prompt. Just confirming everything loads properly. On this welcome page, I'm going to go ahead and uncheck this so I'm not bothered by that again. There we go. Now we can exit out of our terminal.